Hello, hello. It is getting to be that time again. That magical time that happens only 4 times a year where a new anime season begins. Now, anime has been in a pretty rough state, as has pretty much every institution the entire world over, and has been going through some real shortages of animators, issues with production schedules, issues with physical coordination and stuff, all of course relating to COVID and the ongoing pandemic. So I'm not expecting a lot from this season. But like a force of nature, like the changing of the weather itself, as seasons fall into seasons, so do new shows fall into our favorite torrent trackers. And, we're probably going to watch some of them. That's just how it is. So let's load up the Annie chart for fall 2020. We're going to zoom in a bit so we can look at shows one at a time. Not that much. That's good. And let's see what's heading our way in just 6 days. Wow. Snuck up on me. First, let's do. No, I won't. But we can talk about stuff I'm watching now later. I'll still do a seasonal review video, although it'll probably be pretty short. Okay. Haikyuu. I don't know. I'm not into it. I got to read the manga at some point, or maybe I guess I could watch the anime. I've heard the anime is fantastic, but it's like 6 seasons at this point. I'm way behind. The manga's already over. At some point, maybe, but it's not something on my radar right now. This, I have no reason to care about, besides one. So I watched the first season of it, and I thought it was like okay, I guess. Some of the world building stuff was fun. Some of the character designs was fun, because of the whole Hestia boob ribbon meme. I kind of felt like I had to watch it just so I could stay culturally relevant or whatever. This is probably the stupidest use of the term culturally relevant ever, but yeah, I watched the first season, and then by the time the second season came out, I had no interest in it anymore. The moment had passed. But this third season is actually getting worked on by a friend of mine. A friend of mine is animating for it and has done a bunch of cuts, so I at least want to see his cuts. So I'm going to ask him like when and which episodes I should watch to see parts he animated. Probably that'll be it. I don't know if I'm going to bother watching any more than that. But that'll be something. I'll watch some of this show at least, maybe like a couple minutes total. What is this? Oh, Jutsu Kaisen. I've heard a decent amount about the manga, that it's quite well done, that it's just a very solid action shonen series running right now. And Studio Mappa always does a pretty fantastic job with that kind of action-y type series. I could see this being good. I'd like to give it a try. Because it's been a while since I've watched like a really well done shonen action type series. I'm kind of hitting a dry spell with like there hasn't been Mob Psycho in a while, things like that. So I've heard good things about the God of High School too. I was also considering that for kind of like the same emotional space in myself, but it's not like super high priority. It sounds like really edgy. Sounds like it'll be violent probably. Nothing about it seems like super charming to me. None of the character designs jump out as like, ooh, I want to see them do stuff. But maybe. I mean, it's Mappa, right? What is this? Second season of this. Never heard of it. When did the previous season air? Way back in 2014. What the hell? I was like, why don't I remember this? Like, why haven't I heard of this? But it's because in the 6 years, I've evidently totally forgot that this was a thing, and now there's a sequel. And I still don't care. Vampires, magic. If it's not Monogatari, those two things are a big turnoff. So, probably not. Oh, Higurashi, right. I heard they're making a Higurashi anime. They've done a few before, I believe. Yeah, way back in like the early 2000s or something, 2006. So they're going to take another crack at it. This is, of course, a very famous visual novel. A lot of my friends have played it. Among visual novel fans, it's kind of like a rite of passage, a classic, part of the canon. But I am not really super into visual novels. I just don't care, really. I don't think so. I mean, I bet it's good. Like, I'm sure it's good. But this kind of like murder mystery plot just kind of unnerves me. And, wait, let me share my Discord messages quick. La 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 la. Professional YouTube content. Let's watch Kitsuda check her phone. What will be on the phone? Probably nothing important. And it is not. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't seem to have like a lot of kind of aesthetic or emotional appeal to me. Maybe if this adaptation is like fantastic, this will be the way I get into this series. It's by Studio Passion. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Yeah. No, nothing here is really convincing me that it's going to be what I want. Okay. Is this based on a manga or anything? Yeah, okay. This name sounds familiar. Let's look up the manga. See what people think of that. It's got pretty good reviews. This art looks familiar. Sorigaseiyu, interesting. Ah, yes, and I thought the Combat Butler Hayate. I thought this art style looked quite like that. I was actually like super into this series as a kid. I think I read a lot of it. I don't think I read all of it because holy crap, it's long. But this was like way back when I was very first getting into anime. You know when you don't really have like a lot of the knowledge resources, like you just don't know about a ton of series. You kind of just like stumble into series like randomly, and you don't really have a particular reason to have sought out that series. It just somehow landed in front of you, and then you're like, well, I guess I'll just read like 20 volumes of this because you know it's here. That was the series for me. So I don't know. I have some fond memories of it, but I never was like super into it, especially in the context of like how much more I like anime now. But this has pretty great reviews. The premise seems less ridiculous than Hayate. Maybe, I don't know. What studio is doing this? 7 Arcs. Who also did Arte. I tried to watch this because the premise seemed really cool, and the manga has very good reviews. But the production was very lazy, very standard, especially like scenes that should be very virtuoso and moving and compelling, like showing her drawing and stuff. It was just kind of flat, so I gave up on it. They did a bunch of Nanoha stuff. Dog Days, okay. Sure. Oops. Pretty slim picking so far, though, so I could, you know, I could see that could happen under some circumstances. Noblesse, another production IG show, so the production quality should probably be pretty solid. Based on a manga. Oh, a manhwa. Wait, is this the same thing? Doesn't really look like it. Oh no, South Korean. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. It's the same thing. For 820 years, he had slumbered with no knowledge of mankind's advancements in scientific progress. Then once he once knew has become an unfamiliar place. To familiarize himself with this era, look at the loyal servant of his Frankenstein. Okay. Seems like it could be kind of interesting, maybe. Urban fantasy superpower vampire. So many vampire shows. So this is another like Crunchyroll sponsored manhwa adaptation, like God of High School and Tower of God, and surprised this one doesn't have God in the title. I don't know. This sort of thing doesn't normally interest me, but I'm open to the idea of it being really amazing and people going out of their way to tell me to watch it, and then I watch it. Another anime This person who did Angel Beats, Air. Oh wait, this is the. Oh wait, no, this is who I want. Yeah, this is the Key person. Yeah, I thought so. This is the Key person. So this is the new Key show. Okay. There hasn't been a Key show in quite a while, I think. Let's see just like the stuff Key has been doing. Well, I guess they keep coming out, but there's not always animes. The Angel Beats, I thought Angel Beats, the anime came out before this. Am I crazy? Oh, it's based on, whoa, okay, fair. So, animation stuff, I guess there has been some stuff, 2015, I don't know. I don't really keep track of this. I've never been super into like any of it. I watched Clannad, the KyoAni Clannad adaptation, like way long time ago, just when I was sort of watching like the classics of anime. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't super into it. Because I was watching that around the same time as I was watching like Haruhi and Lucky Star, and I was like, oh, I think I like these like a lot better than Clannad. So I don't know, I've never been like a super big Key fan. I never bothered watching Lil Busters. I tried watching Angel Beats and I just couldn't get into it. I dropped it. And the rest of these I haven't really... like Planetarian I've heard of, Kana and Air, but I don't really know all that much about any of them. So, I don't know. Here's another one. One day during last summer vacation, Sinbad becomes all-knowing God. Oh, it's Haruhi. World will end in 30 days. Witnesses her godlike powers of prophecy, convincing him that her powers are real. Applies her powers, decides to live at his home for some reason. Okay, that does sound kind of interesting. This is one of the ones that I think there's the most promise of so far. PA Works often does good work. They're sometimes hit and miss, but for something like this, they can totally excel. It's the sort of like very character-driven, very just slice of life where you don't really need a whole ton of like sakuga, you don't really need really showy, over-the-top animation, but they just do a good job like actually making the production interesting and the framing interesting and making it seem lively and not flat. So PA Works here, I think, is a sign of good quality. Okay, this is a maybe. This is like the first. This is the most optimistic I've been. This and this, I think, are both like, well, maybe, but we certainly haven't hit any like bangers yet. Oh, this is looking good. Okay, there is a witch. There she is. Who set off on a journey across the world. Met all kinds of people, from a country full of witches to a giant in love with his own muscles. But with each meeting, they'd become a small part of their story, and her own world would get a little bigger. Adventure, comedy, fantasy, slice of life. There we go. That's the tag. C2C, I think, has been doing pretty good stuff too. They did Bocchi, which was fantastic. This was pretty meh, especially in the production, but Bocchi was fantastic. Yeah, this is it. This is the first one that I'm like, yes, I want to watch this. This is the first one that I genuinely think I expect to like. It's based on a light novel. That's cool. All right. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, I was getting scared. It was like wandering through a desert. And finally we see this charming little oasis. Look at this background art too. It looks really nice. I like the character design. I like these character designs. There's a manga as well. Let's see if that's on MangaDex. It is, and it's got pretty decent reviews. That's the review zone where I think it could be like very nice and charming, even if it's not like blowing away a lot of people. Oh, and there's only 3 chapters, so this doesn't really mean a whole lot. Okay, cool. Yeah, we got one. This is one that I'm gonna try watching for sure. Only 6 days away. Oh my gosh. Oh, and this! Oh, I forgot. I forgot this was happening. I actually did hear this was happening, but I totally forgot. Dude, this is just straight up a Yuri show. Ooh, it's just straight up Yuri, and I mean like real Yuri. I don't think this is like the best Yuri manga I've ever read by any means. There's actually 2 different ones, which is strange. There's a 4-koma, which is kind of whatever. This is the 4-koma, right? I think? Or is this the non-4-koma? This is the 4-koma, yeah. And it's fine, it's just kind of plain. And then this one I think is much better. Oh, I'm behind on it. Really nice paneling, really kind of like dynamicism, a really good sense of interiority, a really good sense of the psychology of the characters. I really like the art style, really good use of like blank space and stuff. Very, very happy with this manga. I think some of the plot lines are kind of eh. There's like some sort of drama or things that pop up, and it's kind of weird too because this one was like further ahead, so I would see stuff in this adaptation and then read it in this adaptation, which maybe kind of like deflated some of the twists and stuff. But it's quite good. I think overall it's quite good, and there's some moments in here that I think really grasp some sublime and beautiful qualities of Yuri. So if this is able to carry that over, if this is able to express Yuri in animation, just like Bloom Into You did, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be very happy with that. Tezuka Productions, like Astro Boy Tezuka? They did this. I heard this was good. Gosh, this is bizarre. So they do all the Tezuka Productions. And then they just do stuff like the Gashi Kashi. What in the world? This is supposed to be really good, isn't it? I haven't seen it. Alright, well this is weird. I have no idea why these of all people are picking up this Yuri series, which I thought was fairly niche. I guess it's pretty popular. But sure. Yeah. I'll take it. We're 2 in a row. Can we get a 3rd hit after this? No. No, there's too much like different colors and this pose. No. No, no, no. No. No, okay. Nice try. I mean, Silver Link, I like Silver Link, okay. They had a shot. We didn't get the 3 in a row. What's this? Ikebukuro Westgate Park. Based on a series of urban mystery novels. Crime-ridden Ikebukuro. I love when Japan describes part of itself as crime-ridden. Like, crime-ridden for Japan is just, it's just nothing. Like, it's just, there's no, yeah, no. No, I don't think so, no. But it is Doga Kobo. What the heck? Doga Kobo is doing this? Okay, I'm becoming more interested. This manga cover looks really cool, too. The manga cover looks way more interesting than this poster. And the manga has no reviews. Let's check manga updates. It's not even on MangaDex. This has pretty good reviews. MangaDex, or Manga Updates is like definitely skews lower than MangaDex definitely, or MangaDex skews a little higher than Manga Updates, is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. I have, I don't know. Anyways, let's plunge ahead. We're looking at manga. I mean, we're looking at anime. We got 2 hits. I'm very, very grateful that we got 2 hits after such a long dry spell. Yeah, so this is, I don't know how to judge this, if I'm going to be interested in it at all. Like, Doga Kobo is one of my favorite studios running right now. This is going to be fantastic. This is going to be great too. I love this. Haven't watched this yet. Love this. No comment, no comment, no comment, no comment. This was acceptably great. Just hit after hit. So, I don't know. There are more serious shows, though. More dark and edgy shows. I should give it a try, I guess. I really should. Even though there's no girls in this whole little selection. What in the hell has Doga Kobo come to? Bizarre, bizarre. Okay. No, I don't think so. Shirtless guy with muscles, and this guy is using some sort of attack. It's no good. A lot of cleavage. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. More Golden Kamuy. I mean, the manga is very, very, very critically acclaimed, but I haven't heard anyone really praise the anime at all, so I don't think so. Inuyasha stuff. What? Okay, I guess that's happening. I was never super into Inuyasha. I was a Ranma fangirl. I loved Ranma. I wonder how many trans people love Ranma because they read it and they're like, "It's that easy, huh? Where do I find these cursed hot springs?" But yeah, that series is pretty eye-opening for me as a kid. The heck is this? How does Production IG do 3 shows this season? 3 and counting. All right, this is kind of interesting. Presumably high budget Sherlock Holmes series. Looks kind of like yaoi bait, but that's not the worst thing in the world. Let's check the manga. Let's see. Are people into this? Is it on here? Pretty good reviews. Some decently consistent updates. So good, thank you. Didn't know this manga. Totally in live with it, though. I don't know, maybe. It's more of a maybe than most of these things. Okay, another world. No thanks. Challenge everything you thought you knew about fantasy. Sure. Wow, this is all the way down here? Oh my gosh. I thought this was like a fairly popular series. Like the memes and stuff are popular. Don't people like know about this? I forgot this was coming too. I mean, I never thought this show was like super fantastic. It was just a very solid, cute slice of life series. So I'm certainly going to watch this. Like, you see what a deficit we're running for just slice of life? Like, sure, we got the Yuri show, maybe the Witch show, but neither of these are just pure straight up slice of life. This is one where like basically the comedy tag is just a formality. This is like the only real tag. Yeah, so we'll watch this. You just need to watch shows like this a certain amount, or else the soul dies inside the body. I don't expect it to be amazing, but I expect it to be what it is. And having watched the other seasons, I kind of know what that is. That seems cool. Sure. Studio Blade. What in the world is that? Is this based on a manga? I think it is. Maybe if I drop this part. Climbing Girls. It's got meh reviews. Ecchi. Based on a webcomic. It's getting an anime. The Squiggles.jp group, they did something else I'm reading. What was it? A bunch of Yuri stuff, I guess. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Alright. So maybe there's a Yuri element? I don't know. It would be kind of neat to learn about rock climbing. If it's just going to be fan servicey, though, I don't really see myself spending the time. Basic climbing mistakes in the teaser. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Yeah, I don't think this is for me. Because to me, the biggest appeal would be like, the characters are fun and interesting. That's the #1 appeal. But maybe they're just going to be more fan servicey. And if it taught me a lot about climbing, maybe that would be enough to check it out. But it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case either. So, well, And this studio doesn't really seem like they have a whole lot going on. It's probably a no. Oh god, this is here. Oh man, this is like mostly a series of like, or a season of like, oh god, I'm going to have to watch this for some reason. I feel like I have to watch this because it's Shaft, and Shaft is like possibly my favorite studio ever. Let's go way back and look at how many friggin' hits they have. Banger. Huge banger. Fantastic. Just more. Just make more seasons. Oh, and then this starts. Oh, what? This was pretty fun too. Oh, and then Madoka. Yeah, that's right. Even this was pretty fun. More Monogatari, more Hida sketch. You got it. I remember this being confusing as hell, but I watched it because it was interesting looking. That's the worst you get with Shaft. Nisekoi's got a lot of problems in the original writing, but they did an amazing job with it. So cute, such fresh production, so many fun scenes. This was crazy as hell too, but the music was a bop, and there were some really amazingly animated parts. Look at all these friggin' hits. This was fantastic, adorable, delicious. I'd watch it again right now. What else we got? Oh baby, it's time for like the best anime ever. Oh, they made a PV for Kaguchi-Goto, I didn't know that. How about some banger-ass movies? How about the best season of the best anime ever? Oh, something's going wrong here. Why was there all these shows all these other years, and now there's just two? And one of them is some fate shit for some reason. Oh, where did all the anime go? Oh, where is all the anime to come? Oh, Shaft is kind of dead. But I watched this because of loyalty, and I was disappointed. And I'll watch this too, even though it looks really, really stupid. It's just like a Strike Witches ripoff. It's one of a million Strike Witches ripoff. It's stupid. I can't believe how far they've fallen. But I'll watch it just to see if any of that Shaft unique charm somehow filters through, somehow survives in tiny glowing embers against the harsh wind of reality. What is this? Oh, this is the actual Strike Witches spinoff. I remember saying that all Shaft does now is Strike Witches ripoff and Strike Witches spinoff. And I'll watch both of them just so that me and Shaft can die together after making so many of my favorite shows of all time, after going so hard on Monogatari and Sangatsu and then just stopping and breaking my heart. I will let my heart be ground down into the soil by the remaining boot of Shaft. So we'll watch this, and we'll cry. Not because of what they want us to. Oh, I remember I would always see this manga on Mangadex. Just when I'm like scrolling around the front page, I would see it in this, and I'd always be like, what the heck is this series? And then, you know, I'd be like, oh wait, what the heck? This already got fully scanlated, I think. Did it not? What? I thought I had read the end of this. Okay, whatever. I would always see it in like the top chapters, and then I would like just sort of look at it a bit and be like, oh, okay, this is what Isekai is up to now. This is like what Isekai is doing. I don't know. It seems fine, maybe cute. It's like a silly idea, at least. It doesn't take itself very seriously, which I appreciate. I'm surprised this adaptation is all the way down here, because as I said on Mangadex, it's a pretty popular title. So I don't know. Like, I guess the people who watch or look on AniChart are way more normie than the people who go on Mangadex, is my only hypothesis. It doesn't look like this is going to be like an amazing adaptation either. Like this, what is this studio? Like, just stuff I've never heard of. Oh, Urahara! I actually really like this show. Ooh, and Kumamiko! I liked Kumamiko too. Oh, they just did Kumamiko specials. And not actual Kumamiko. But I really liked Urahara. The show is so weird. the production of this show is like honestly like nothing else I'd ever seen. So maybe they're capable of doing something really weird and crazy with this that might be kind of interesting. Well, I don't know. I can't really see myself liking it that much, but okay. Oh, wait. This is no, this is a different series. There's another one that's like Isekai Pharmacist. Yeah, this one. I got mixed up. This one is also getting an anime, I'm pretty sure. Right? Did I just leak something? Yeah, this is getting an anime. Yeah. My friend is working on this too, so I'll have to watch some of it at least to see my friend's cuts. But he said it seems kind of fun. It seems kind of stupid. At any rate, I got them mixed up. It's not that. Okay. This is the new Love Live, and it's way the F down here. What? Wait, what? Okay. One at a time. Don't people care about Love Live anymore? Is Love Live really that unpopular? That it's underneath, like, this? What in the world? This is just straight up the new Love Live franchise. Like, this is as big a deal as Love Live Sunshine. Whatever that series is called. Love Live, what was it called? Love Live, oh, you know. Wait, where is it? You know, the water-themed one. Love Live Sunshine, yeah. Love Live Sunshine. This is just as big a deal. It's 9 new girls and everything. No one cares anymore, huh? I even tried watching Love Live Sunshine, because that's how big a deal Love Live was at the time. How the mighty have fallen. My gosh. I guess maybe I'll try watching this. And then what the heck? How is this so low? What kind of friggin' normies watch this site? Okay, read this. Go on the site. This is a new Doga Kobo show, which is, you know, one of the better studios out right now. It's very popular on Manga Dex, I'm pretty sure. I haven't actually started reading this manga yet, but I want to. It's got fantastic reviews. Everyone loves it. It had like a crossover with Komi-san, I think. Man, I'm telling you, AniChart normies are in a different world. This is higher. This is higher? What is this? Unreal. Like, I thought this was like kind of low, but like the fact that like this is even lower, like nobody knows what's going on. So yeah, this will be fun. This is definitely a banger. This is probably like the show I'm most excited for of stuff we've seen so far. Yeah. Okay. This season's actually shaping up. This season is actually looking pretty good now. Okay. That's something. Good. I don't really know too much about the series, except that everyone loves it and Doga Kobo. But that's enough. It's more than enough. Oh, I actually know a little bit about this. I was in Village Vanguard in Japan, which is just a store that sells, I don't even know where to begin, but they have all these like different kind of little booths for up-and-coming acts and idols and other just kind of media phenomena. And there was one about Hypnosis Mike, and I remember thinking like, "Ooh, these guys are actually pretty good rappers." I like learned a little bit more about it, and now I guess it's getting an anime. Rapping anime. How do I feel about rapping anime? This is what I'm thinking of, right? Maybe this is something totally different, and I'm an idiot. Video games, manga, but then it's like also a thing. I think this is what I saw. Yeah, I think this is real. This is like real music. Anyways, maybe not. This is gonna be a huge pain for the subtitlers. For the translators and subtitlers, I do not envy them. No. I don't know. It looks like it's trying to look like Boku no Hero Academia, but a little more moe. Whoa, no, no. Never heard of this series before. Have I? Senkyo? No. When did the original come out? Oh, that's the light novel? There's a manga spinoff. I don't know. I don't see how I could probably like this at all. Yeah, whatever. Sure. Hey, well this has a lot of colors in it, as opposed to this. Okay. Dormitory for dropout idol girls. Okay. Alright. Sure, could be good. I don't know. These like idol shows, sometimes fun. This is the studio that did Hinamatsuri. That was actually really well done. I thought the Hinamatsuri adaptation was fantastic. Oh, and they did Gaoko-chan? That was good too. And Bikini Warriors. Dagashi Kashi, I guess Tezuka took over. This was good too. Loco Doll. I actually really like Loco Doll. I don't know, this has got a lot of good things going for it. The poster looks fantastic. Character designs look great. Nice, colorful, bright. Yeah, I don't know. It's worth a try. For sure. What is this? Gymnastics, huh? That sounds cool. Is this based on a manga or anything? No, it's original. Ooh. That could be cool, by Mappa. Okay, this one I'm much more interested in than the Mappa Battle Shonen one. It says potential. This I don't care. Dragon Quest, sure. Oh, what the? So this is all the way down here, huh? I guess it's the Shaft name, the Shaft bump. I would much rather watch this than the Shaft one, aside from the fact that it's Shaft, because this has the characters that I know from original Strike Witches. Actually, what am I saying? It was this thing. This thing. It wasn't the Strike Witches show. That's coming later. This one, I don't know. I didn't really like the movie that much. I thought it was pretty meh. But I think the first 2 seasons of the show are actually pretty fun. Like, they're not great. They're pretty fan servicey and cheesy, but they have like a nice slice of life quality to them, and I think the characters are good. I'd watch more. I watched the like Winter Strike Witches too, whatever that one was called, Brave Witches. So I'm fairly invested in the franchise. Who can say why? Again, like when original Strike Witches came out, I wasn't as like knowledgeable. I wasn't as like selective about anime. It was still in that era of just kind of like, I guess I'll watch this. I don't know. Like this came out what in 2008? Yeah, like I was still in high school. I didn't know what was up. I guess I'll watch Strike Witches. Sure. But now I like it. Now I've grown attached to the characters, so maybe I'll watch this. Don't know what this is. Studio 3 Hertz, huh? This is what they're doing now. From flip flappers to this. To just regular flappers. Okay. Studio Gokumi. Stand-up comedians, huh? That sounds kind of fun. Being funny is seriously difficult. Alright. Studio Gokumi, what did they do again? Kinmoza... Oh, I totally forgot this show existed. I always thought the name was like so silly. I tried watching this for some reason. I think, I don't know. I watched this, it was fine. This was fine too. This was fine too. Pushing the limits of fine, but you know. Maybe I'll watch this. Maybe? I don't know. The season's actually adding up. Like, there's more Based on the RPG, blah, 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 blah. It's actually adding up pretty quick. This is all the way down here. I genuinely don't know what... It doesn't even have, like, a ranking. Maybe it was just added recently. But, like, I genuinely have no idea who uses AniChart anymore. It's like a type of normie I don't even understand. Like, this series is so popular in Japan. I assumed it would be popular here in some capacity. Anyways, I haven't watched any of it yet, but I think I could quite like it. It seems very silly, very fun. So maybe at some point. Sure, I don't know what this is. A DJ series. Alright. Have my attention. Studio sang... What? They did Bang Dream. They worked on Promare, which I just watched recently. I really liked it. They did Miss Monochrome, apparently. Strange, okay. So we're getting into the weird zone, but because I have no idea how AniChart works, there could be some super bangers down here for all I know. Looking like no. Oh my god, there's still more one room. How is it still happening? What is this? Rail Summit. I'm a little intrigued. It's a short, so it's not big. Oh my god, this is getting an anime? This is getting an anime. I had no idea. This series, okay, it's stupid as hell, and it's mostly fan servicey, but it's actually kind of hilarious because it's like the relentlessness with which this person begs to see panties is hilarious to me. Wow, anime announcement. What do you know? It's like, let's see, where is it? They get like stabbed, and then they get isekai'd. They wake up in the isekai world, and they immediately go back to just begging to see panties. No hesitation. There's a few things in it that I was like, whoa, like, like why would you do this? Like, it just becomes so absurd, like another layer of absurdity beyond what I thought was possible. And now it's getting an anime. All right. Sure, cat seems maybe cute. I don't know. We got some leftovers, Fire Force, or whatever this is called. Demon Slayer movie. There's something about this. Oh, it's based on another manga by Kubo, by the guy who did Bleach. And apparently it's quite good. So, you know, that's something. Fate. Movie about... Sure. Surfing. Oh, I watched Ride Your Wave recently too. Kiminami. It's very good. Sure. What? Is this also Kiminami? This also looks like Ki. Alright, yeah. It's Ki. Sure. That sounds interesting. Linden Films has done something good recently. What was it? That I was like, ooh, Linden Films. What was it? Well, this was okay. But there was something else I thought that I was like, ooh. I don't remember. Anyways, this could be good. We're into movies now, though, so that's like a whole other thing. Pokemon, some Yaoi thing. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. And then there is some stuff that's carrying over that they don't mention, like the Dogokobo Fishing Show is still airing. Gal and Dino is coming back soon. I'm still watching Great Pretender. Actually going to be quite a lot of stuff. Okay, let's make a list quick. The season turned out to be kind of full of bangers. I was very, very pleasantly surprised that we suddenly got so many bangers. Okay, so we'll have the maybe section. Tonikaku kawaii. Kami-sama ni atahi. sure. We got Majo no Tabi Tabi. Don't know how to type. Dachi to Shimamura. We'll put this in this one. Ikebukuro Westgate Park, just because it's Doga Kobo. Gochi Usa 3. Because I have to. Love Live. Maojo de Oyasumi. Ochikobore Fruit. Alright, so I'm also doing like weekly anime viewing with some friends remotely on Discord screen share, so probably some of these we'll end up watching through that too, and maybe some that I don't have. Alright, I think that was it. Oh, maybe this too. Alright, maybe this... Okay. Alright, I think that's about it. And then, of course, the stuff bleeding over from last season. Yeah, it's getting kind of confusing now. The seasonal barriers that once were so strict, such this regular intervals of new anime, of show duration, have become way more blurred, way more kind of confusing with all these COVID delays and restarts and stuff. So, I don't know. It doesn't feel like the same. It doesn't feel like the same treadmill experience. But there's still a lot of shows I want to watch. Anime marches on, as do we. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's good that there's actually a lot of shows I want to watch, because not a whole lot else to do. Welcome to Wave 2. Our city is getting locked down again. We got cocky. All right, bye.